Captain James Cook, known for his travels in the Pacific and right here in Alaska, is getting some new attention after the discovery of the wreck of his first ship, the HMS Endeavour, found off the coast of Rhode Island, possibly leading to new insights about this fabled explorer. At the bottom of Newport Harbor rests the HMS Endeavour, Cook's first ship, scuttled by the British Navy to block supplies from reaching American revolutionaries. But while that was happening,
Cook actually left on his third voyage, which is the one we care about in Alaska, at the time the American Revolution was beginning.
Cook was tasked with finding the Northwest Passage, which he failed to do, but while doing it mapped much of Alaska's coast, including the inlet that now bears his name.
He knew it was a one-way street, but just to satisfy his crew, he came all the way to Anchorage.
Though they spent little time on land, they did stop nearby for a, quote, possession ceremony.
In those days, the Europeans, liked to dig holes, bury coins, drink a little porter, and declare land theirs. Sadly, the Europeans did that in lands that they considered uninhabited.
Cook's findings in Alaska would lead to a fervent fur trade.
So it's a mixed bag. It's kind of interesting, I don't think it's as clear-cut as history often is.
And a legacy captured in the names of places throughout Alaska, but far from the first one to arrive here.
I think it's important to have Indigenous voices talk about these sorts of issues and do it from a perspective that's more perhaps nuanced than history might have been taught in the past.
Now, with the new discovery, Cook's legacy sails on, for better or worse.
The old joke is Alaska history begins the day you got off the airplane. We have such a transient population that those of us that have lived here, born and raised, I think we could all benefit from knowing more about the history of the place, including the Indigenous people.
From where the Cook statue stands in Anchorage, he could have watched his own ship sail into the inlet. It's now also marked by a plaque bearing the Indigenous place names of the sites he saw then, and we still see today. Joe Allgood, Alaska's news source.